Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Hopefully you guys had a good long holiday weekend, a good long break. Now we're going to switch our focus back into that mindset of taking care of our mind and our body via workouts. Today, being Monday, being the beginning of the workout week, we're going to switch up how we start our workout week. Instead of coming off of a nice resting weekend and guns a-blazing and go, we're actually going to start off the week with our accessory and mobility workout. Try to ease back into it on Monday and then hit it hard on Tuesday with a break on Wednesday. So let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to start off with our shoulder mobilities, everything standing up, and work our way down to the floor. Okay, so let's get it going. Horizontal shoulder mobilities, nice and loose. Now these are going to be the same ideas as if we were coming out swinging with the heavyweight, fast tempo, high output workout. We're just going to try and focus on a little bit more of a controlled movement and a bigger range of motion movement. Try to open up everything and elongate everything and basically loosen up and switch. Second exercise is going to be that vertical. Now first set, maybe you're stiff, maybe you're tight, maybe you're feeling good, but try to exaggerate the movements as much as possible. 3, 2, 1, and second set. Same thing. Remember, you're trying to open up and turn and rotate those thumbs back. Pinch the shoulder blades and squeeze the shoulder blades. Stick that chest out. 3, 2, 1, and switch it. Now we're going to go vertical. And remember, same thing. You're trying to rotate at the bottom, rotate at the top. So if you're giving you a side version, you're trying to push those palms back, and as you rotate up, you're trying to rotate the palms back as well. In 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, next is going to be those shoulder circles. You know the routine. You can either go hands on the hips or at the side. But either way, we're going to go 2 sets apiece and go with the forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hands at my side here for my first set, forward and back. And then I'm going to go the shoulder circles with the arms straight. So the arm circles. 3, 2, 1, and reverse it, So I'm still staying hands low, focusing very much so on the range of motion in the shoulder. Opening up, squeezing it, pinching it, deep pressing it. 3, 2, 1, and second set. Now we're going to go arm circles. We're still going to be able to get the shoulders loosened up. We're just going to do it a little bit more of an exaggerated, bigger movement to make that happen. So then this will be the beginning of your second set. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. So now we're going the opposite way. And you're still trying to get the shoulders moving as much as possible, even though it's not a fast movement. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, next one that we're going to do is going to be your low trap raise. Now remember, if you have a PVC pipe or a bungee, you could even use like 1, 2, 3 pound dumbbells if you want to use dumbbells. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to flex forward, bend forward, put the hands on the knees or slightly below, as long as you can maintain your posture. Tighten down that stomach, and we're going to go thumbs up as much as you can without moving the body. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and go. And this one's going to be by itself, so we're just going to go 15 seconds. 5 down, 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so same thing. If you want to use your bungee and hook it up to a stationary object, you can for resistance. If you want dumbbells, you can. Otherwise, we're just going to do body weight. So we're going to start up top. We're going to go internal, external rotation. This is going to be the one where the elbow stays in line with the shoulders. Okay, if they drop, not terrible, but the goal is to have them in line. Go ahead and rotate it forward, and then try to rotate it back as much as you can. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Smooth, steady. And remember, as those shoulders start to move forward and move back and rotate a little bit, there might be A little bit of crunching, a little bit of warming up, a little bit of popping. As long as there's no pain or discomfort with it, if it's just awkward, it's going to be all right. We're just trying to loosen things up a little bit. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Now we're going to stay on this right side, and we're going to go elbow at the side into the ribs. Now remember, when I do it, I like to kind of help remind myself to keep that elbow in the side. So I just kind of keep that hand there, because if it leaves the hand, I know it's leaving the side. The elbow's leaving the side. Okay, so we're going to open up as much as you can in 3, 2, 1, and go. So this will be internal and external rotation. Going out away from your body is going to be that external. Coming back in is going to be internal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Give that a little bit of a shake, but we're going to go to the other side now, okay? Elbow up, elbow in line with shoulders in 3, 2, 1, and go, and go. Open up, go forward, go backwards, trying to keep that elbow in line with the shoulders. So if it dips a little bit, again, not terrible, we would just like it to be as close to perfect as possible. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, left elbow into that rib, into that side. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, if you had a bungee or maybe a cable system at your house, you could have the bungee over here and pulling it open. You could have the bungee over there and pulling it in. Either way, if you had a dumbbell, you could also do the same movement, but the resistance wouldn't be side to side, it'd be up and down. So it does change that exercise a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and time, and time, and time. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. The upper body, we're gonna keep going with it, but we're gonna work our way down to the floor, okay? So we're gonna still go with those shoulders, we're just gonna work our way down to the floor. First one's gonna be that reach, roll, lift, and we've done this a few times as of lately, just from a shoulder mobility standpoint. It could be an exercise, it could be a warm-up. We're using it as a warm-up and a mobility. So you're gonna be on your knees, feet can be flat or on the toes, doesn't matter. But forearms and palms are gonna be on the floor in contact with the knee. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an alternating reach, roll, lift. Okay, switch it over, reach, roll, lift. Just make sure when you lift, you're not lifting the body. That's not changing anything. That's not increasing your range of motion on the shoulder. So stay your body down, have the arms be the only thing that moves, okay? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Reach out, roll it or supinate, palm up, lift up, palm down, switch it over. So this one's a little bit of a slower movement. We're not in any sort of hurry to make this one happen. So we're just gonna take our time with it. Smooth, steady Eddie. As you warm up, loosen up, try to reach out a little bit further without leaning forward. And then again, we're not trying to lift up to cheat. 15 seconds. And the further you can collapse forward, the better it's gonna be. The smaller your range of motion might be, or the smaller, the lower your lift will be, but that's all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time, and time. Okay, rest, recover on that one. Do whatever you gotta do. So now we're gonna go Superman shoulder circles, or prone shoulder circles. Okay, so we're still working that upper body even though we're on the floor. Okay, as we slowly transition and move our way or work our way to the hips, okay, try to squeeze your glutes and start to activate those hips and glutes. So arms out in front of you. What you're going to do is you're going to do a Superman and lift. Squeeze your butt in your back. Palms are down. Palms are down. When they get to your hips, or even with your hips, palms up. Go thumbs to your hips, thumbs to your butt, or try to get fingers to fingers. But on your way up, palms back down, relax. All right, let's do it to it. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Tighten the butt in the back and the legs. Palms up. Reset and relax, and up. Now we're going 30 seconds, so maybe this is a couple of repetitions for you, maybe this is a lot of repetitions, but it's not a fast movement. 10 down, 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Nice and smooth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so now next one is going to be lying on your side. Okay, so I'm going to turn my mat, show you guys. We're going to do one side at a time. Now I'm going to be on my right side. So my right hand, as long as it is out of the way, or out of the way, or out of the way, doesn't really matter. If you want to go here, you can. I'm just going to put it on my side. So it's going to be on my right side. My left arm is going to be the one that's doing the work. Okay? So your goal is to come all the way back, palm up to your butt. Palm up, palm up, palm up. When it's above or in line with your spine to your head, turn that palm down. Bring it to your knees. Okay? All the way up. When it gets in line with your head, palm up. Keep it going, take it to your butt. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Big circles. Let the upper body move with it as well. Keep the palm up. Keep the palm up. Rotate palm down. And again, this is an even bigger range of motion, slower developing exercise. So we got that 30 seconds on each. We got 15 down, 15 to go. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Now go ahead and stay on this side. That bottom hand, right hand that we said didn't really matter. Now you are going to be very specific with it. So put it perpendicular out in front of you, perpendicular to your torso. That left hand, it's almost like a maybe a reverse or a line leg kick, but just for upper body. So what we're trying to do is open up horizontally or perpendicular to the body and take it to the other side. Palm, there's not going to be any rotating on this one. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and go, and go. Okay, this is a very simple, straightforward, easy movement, but keep that bottom hand, that right hand, right arm, right shoulder in contact with the floor. Try not to come up with it. So keep it down, and then have your left hand come over the top and touch the floor. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so we're going to go other side. I'm going to flip it around. We're back to that sideline shoulder circles. Okay, so now my left arm is the arm that is on the floor, just out of the way. Okay, so my palm is facing down and it's at the knees. I'm going to rotate up. Once my hand gets above my head, palm up. Keep the palm up, keep the palm up, keep the palm up, rotate it over, palm down. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and go. And this will be 30 seconds as well. And remember, we got that bottom hand, the one that's on the ground, just out of the way. 15 seconds remaining, just so it's out of the way, not doing anything. That second set will be. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, so now we're bringing in that bottom hand. Okay, remember that bottom hand, elbow, shoulder stays on the floor. When you rotate and open up away from it, don't let it come up. And open up and go to the floor, reset. Left hand stays on the floor, right hand touches the floor, bring it on back. Open up, open up, open up, open up, open up. Bring it on back. 15 seconds, 15 seconds. One thing I did not mention is you don't want that lower body to rotate with it. Now it's going to move a little bit. We want to move as little as possible. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time, and break. All right, so now we're on the floor and we're going to work our way to our hip mobilities, okay? But we just have one more shoulder movement, kind of like a torso movement, okay? You're going to get set up like your shoulder mobility, your hip mobilities. So you're going to be on all fours, okay? let's start with our right hand, just because the right hand is the hand we start with most times. That's going to be behind our head, okay? Now if it's ears, neck, wherever it is, but it's just going to be up. You're going to try and get right elbow to left elbow and rotate towards it like you would a bicycle, and then right elbow up as much as you can, okay? So like I said, this is going to be kind of a little bit more like a torso and hip movement, but with the shoulders, we'll kind of have a little shoulder mobility as well. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Rotate down, rotate up, rotate down, rotate up. Now, if when you rotate down, I said elbow to elbow, if you get it down to the floor, to the hand, to the thumb, awesome. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, here we go. Switch it. Same exercise, other hand, other side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to open up as much as you can. 15 seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, so now we're into our hip mobilities. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for time, so it's just like we've been doing. We're gonna stay on the one side, do the full first rotation, do the full first set, and then your second side, other side, full rotation, second set. All right, so let's get it started. Right knee, right side, right leg, fire hydrants. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, nice and smooth, nice and steady, nice and easy. Thinking very much so control today, range of motion today. Okay, and remember, we're going right side, so that left side, don't dip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and donkey kicks going back. Donkey kicks going back. 2, 1, and go. Now remember, when you're doing your donkey kicks, you can go bent leg or straight leg, but if you go bent leg, try to, don't point the toe, flex the ankle. Try to get the toes to the shin. That's a bent leg donkey kick. Now if you go straight leg, you're just doing a leg lift. So not bad, just not as good, not as much going on. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Staying on that right side, we have forward circles in 2, 1, and go, and go. Now pay attention to whatever direction you're going, because the next exercise is the other direction. Ten more seconds. Nice and smooth. Try to get a big range of motion. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Same side, same leg, opposite direction. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, whatever your range of motion is, however small or big your circle is, just make sure you're not dipping and compromising the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so we're gonna do a pigeon pose real quick. I just did hip circles with my right side, so my right leg is gonna go down, my left leg is gonna go back. Okay, so my right leg stays down. I'm gonna stride back, step back with my left leg. Okay, and all we're gonna do, we've done this before, you can sit upright and tall, okay? Still getting that right side, but also getting that left hip flexor, you can do that. You can collapse down and get a little bit of back, however you want. We got 10 more seconds on this hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, reset. Now we're on that other leg, hip mobility, going fire hydrants to start. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Fire hydrants. Now we're on that other side, so we don't want to dip. Okay? If you need to, you can even take that hand off the ground. Now you can still dip with it, but if you do, your balance will go by the wayside very quickly. So if you take that arm away, and it kind of forces you to work on your balance a little bit more. So just something you can think about. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, bent leg or straight leg. You got those donkey kicks. 3, 2, 1, and go, and go. Now remember, if you're doing that bent knee, don't point the toe, flex the ankle. Now if it's a straight leg, you can still flex the ankle, but it's a little bit more likely you're going to point the toes. 2, 1, and time. Okay, next one, pick a direction. You got your hip circles. Just make a note of which direction you're going. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now for no specific reason, I typically go forward first, like I'm going up and over something. Does not matter. It's just an easy way for me to remember what I've done and not done. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Opposite direction. 3, 2, 1, and go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so now we got that glute stretch, that hip stretch, hip flexor and glute stretch. I just did left side, so my right foot is stepping back. And again, this is a hold. I'm gonna get in that position, wiggle my foot back, my right foot back, and I'm holding. Okay, right now I'm kind of a little bit in between of the extension component. My back knee is pinned and kind of collapsing down, trying to find that sweet spot for me. So kind of mess around with that depending on what you feel the best stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time, and time. All right, so little itty bitty break here real quick. Little itty bitty break. So we're gonna stay working on the mat with our hip mobilities. The first one we're gonna do is gonna be a hip flexor and quad stretch, okay? So let's start right knee down, left foot up or left knee up. What your goal is to shift your body weight forward. So 90 degrees, 90 degrees. This one might need to be a little bit in front of you or bigger than 90 degrees. What your goal is to shift your body weight forward as far as you can without that heel coming up. So if you're at 90 degrees and then shift forward, it's possible that your heel comes up. If your heel comes up, just move it forward a little bit. All right? So in 3, 2, 1, and shift it forward and hold. Shift it forward and hold. Okay? Now if the balance is no good, put that hand down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, sit back a little bit, and then straighten out that lead leg and pull the toe to your shin again. Okay, just like those donkey kicks. Okay, and we're just holding. If you enjoyed this stretch and want to sink into it, go ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, same exercise, but you're just going to do what's called thoracic extension. So reach to the sky. 3, 2, 1, and go. So same shift your body weight forward. Shift it and reach up, reach up, reach up. Don't let your body weight go back. Keep your body weight forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Same thing. Shift back to that rear knee. Straighten out that front foot, front leg. Flex the ankle if you want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so switch legs, switch sides. Okay, same idea. We're just trying to shift that body weight forward a little bit. Now you're going to feel stretch in the right lead leg, right leg, hamstring, but we're going for a hip flexor and quad. If you're feeling it in both, awesome. If you're feeling one more than the other, awesome. Okay, so we're just going to shift forward in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember, balance-wise, or if you want to be able to try and get a little bit further, like when you do Groin Errs, kind of shift forward a little bit, put that front or the opposite hand down. Do whatever it is you got to do, just keep that heel down. And your body weight's forward and down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, so my right leg is my lead leg, so I'm going to shift my body weight to my left leg. And I'm trying to go straight leg, almost like if you were standing bending over to do a toe touch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, here we go. Second set, second time through. We got that hip flexor, groin stretch, okay, but with that thoracic extension. 3, 2, 1, and go. Arms up. Keep your body weight forward. Keep your hips down. Okay, keep your front heel, lead leg. Keep that foot flat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, last one here. Shifting it back, sitting it back. Like you give it a little bit of rub here, loosen it up a little bit as if you're doing like those foam rollers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so our next one is actually going to be those Groin Errs, which we've done before. The first one, we're going to kind of exaggerate each repetition and rotate up and away, okay? I'm sorry, up and away from the floor towards that lead leg, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm stepping with the left, reaching with the left, exaggerate, 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 switch it over. Stepping with the right, rotating to the right with the right, exaggerate it up, 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 up. So each repetition, hold for a count. Get set, get stretched, get ready, rotate. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time, and time. All right. Break, rest, recover. Break, rest, recover. We're going to do one more set of Groin Errs, but we're going to do ankle rockers. Now, ankle rockers, you're purposely trying to take your ankle through a fuller or bigger range of motion. So, God forbid you step on a crack or an uneven surface and your ankle rolls, you're less likely to have a bad outcome because you're used to that range of motion. Now, if you got your shoes on, pop them off and do the ankle rockers, or instead of rotating up, rotate elbow to that same side. Either way, you're going to accomplish the same thing. So ankle rockers are going to be here, and roll the ankle. Say you got your shoes on, drop the elbow. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now you're kind of achieving the same thing. If you don't roll your ankle and you just drop your elbow, you're still going to hit that inner thigh. But you just don't get the benefit of the added ankle roll. 30 down, 30 to go. $20 seconds remaining. I'm gonna switch up. I'm just gonna drop that elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. Break, rest, recover. Now, if for any reason you need to actually take a break, water, stretch it, towel, hit pause, but we're going to be working our way standing. With or without the mat, that's going to be on you. I'm actually going to get rid of the mat. Or attempt to. All right, so we got 2 more movements that we're going to do, okay? One is going to be that super squat sit, the hyper squat hold, okay? And we're also going to turn that into that sit to squat. I'm sorry, squat to stand. Okay, so the first one, in about 10 more seconds, you're just going to get down at the bottom of the squat. Okay, if you need a weight or a stationary object or something to hold you, you're going to hold. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And remember, the goal of this that we have been working on is to increase your range of motion, as well as be as low as you can go with your feet flat. Okay? So if you're up a little bit but your feet are flat, that's fine. But the overall goal, the eventual goal that we've been working on, is getting that butt down and your feet flat. Okay? This is hip mobility and ankle mobility. We're not loaded, we're not doing anything weight-wise other than your body weight. So to get butt to heels is not a bad thing. All right, so now keep your hands down, but lift your butt up, straighten up your legs. We got 5 repetitions. Hips up, hands down, back down, 1. Hips up, hands down, squat down, 2. Hips up, hands down, squat back down, 3. 4. 1 more. Now go all the way down. Now come out of this like a squat. Exhale. Tighten up your hips. Bring your glutes in, forward, and break. All right. 1 more to go. 1 more to go. Now it's going to be a reverse lunge, slight step behind. Okay? If you want to go full-blown step behind lunges, this will make it a lot easier. And if you want to shorten it, that'll also make it easier. But what we're going to do, if I step back or stride back with my right leg, I'm actually going to reach with my left to the heel and raise up with my right hand. If my knee is down or not down, just make sure you control and focus on the form of the feel and your balance. Okay? So we'll go in about 5 more seconds. We're going to go 1 minute, but it's alternating. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember, if you do that full-blown step behind, it'll be a little bit easier to reach that heel. Be a little bit more balanced because you have a wider stance. The straighter you are back, the more extension you have to have. Rotation, you're a little bit skinnier, a little bit more linear, a little bit harder to do. Okay, 30 seconds down, 30 to go. $15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. And time. Break and shake. All right. That's going to be head to toe, front to back, left to right. Your mobility and accessory workout. Now, maybe that got a sweat going. Maybe that got your heart rate up. Maybe that closed your rings. Whatever it is, it should not be as nearly as intense or fast paced as one of your workouts. But if now you're geared up and ready to go, feel free, hit one of the other workouts or snag a little post-workout cardio, or if it doesn't get too hot too soon, maybe sneak outside. But other than that, great job, happy Monday. Have a great rest of your day or whenever you do this workout, and we'll come back and see you guys tomorrow.